Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we are Real Estate Jerky Daily. And it
Daily,
must be
except for
Tuesday.
yesterday.
Must be Tuesday today.
Yeah.
Just making sure everything's set up right
Nice
there.
President's Day for you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We were at the cabin over the weekend, went up there Friday. I went later. I was supposed to pick, it was supposed to snow major snowstorms over the weekend up there. So our daughter and grandson and her husband were coming up. So I said, we'll pick, just go park it at some friends of theirs in Sonora. Dad will pick you up and go. Yeah, I'm going to be there at 5:30, 6 o'clock. Oh, we're going to be there by 6:05. We're going to be there at 6:15. How do you not know with your nav when you're going to be there? Because it auto adjusts way before that.
Yeah,
I've never had, traffic. Bullshit. You just don't care about my time. You don't understand. I have less time on this earth than I have.
How am I going to have a bowl of cereal now?
It's like I got, you just wasted 45 minutes of time I'm not going to get back. And if I was 30 years younger, I wouldn't care, but I'm not.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I care now because I only have so much left.
I care. No, wait, I don't.
I care.
No, wait, I don't.
All right.
What's going on?
So we
days?
had, there's not a ton of news this week, but today was the leading economic indicator that comes out, and it talks about
business cycles,
business cycles and what's happening. And if it's a certain way, if it's going down for the, 18 months, you're going to see a recession, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Well, it came in a little bit better than they expected. It came in at 3% over the 6-month period beginning July 23 through 24, which is a smaller decrease than the 4.1% decline over the previous 6 months.
Okay.
So potentially it's saying if it keeps doing this, it's going to get better. It's getting better, not worse. Because it only fell 0.4% in January to 102.7, which is following a 0.2%. So 0.2% decline in December. So what does that mean? It's not as I don't know. Nobody, the numbers are so messed up. They're all over the place.
Right. So nobody really knows.
No, I mean,
what's going to happen.
No. But, Capital One says we're going to buy Discover to be one of the largest credit card companies.
Yeah, well, good for them. When things are down.
Well, Discover. Who takes Discover? Do you have a Discover in your wallet? I don't think I've ever had a Discover in my wallet. Oh, look, I just found $20.
Yeah. Look what I discovered. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, anyway. That's all. All right. So how do we solve the California housing crisis? I can't say that word today.
I don't know. How do we solve it?
I don't know. Well, a panel of experts speaking at the recent California Association of Realtors Leadership Conference laid out a scope of the problem.
What is the problem?
Well, first, we're the largest state by population. 1 out of every 8 Americans live in our state.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's like 40 million people.
Yeah.
Home ownership rate for California is 50 percentage points lower than the rest of the nation at only 44% in 2021. And rates were amazing, getting everybody in at that time.
Yeah,
that represents a serious downtrend from a 50% home ownership rate in 2000. Stop reading my shit.
No.
Notoriously high prices are to blame, with monthly payments for typical California homes sitting at $5,500. Let me get through this, and we'll tell you whether it's.
I'm hoping you're coming up with a solution.
There is no solution.
There is no.
Well, we know the solution, but they're not doing it.
Yeah.
In 2000, CAR estimated the state would need about 250,000 new units a year to keep up with demand, but the state has never gotten close to that number. And that's not
as
just us.
Yeah,
I'm saying we're 2.7 million. They're saying 2 to 2.5 million. For the past 10 years, building permit numbers have never surpassed 120,000 units a year.
Wow.
There's our dilemma. We need 250 and we're only doing 120.
Right.
2023, the entire state of California issued only 70,000 permits for single family homes.
In 2023?
Yes, that's the same
as the whole state.
And that's the same number as Houston metro area in Texas.
Wow.
The cost of a piece of land in Southern California is $3 to $4 million per acre, as a whole, the cost is 700,000, 800,000 acre on average in California in general.
Yeah.
In a city, right?
Okay.
So the panel agreed that retrofitting office buildings would not really be the place to go because the cost prohibitive. So what was their idea? They don't build more homes. What a waste of a. And that's not even, they didn't even come up with an idea. They were like, but we're just, here's what our problems are.
Yeah.
Yes, we know these are the problems. These are the same problems Mike and I have been talking about. We need to build more, but we're not. If you build it, they will fill them up.
The panel agreed that retrofitting office buildings,
because that was one of the ideas.
Yeah.
Well,
and
we talked about this early on. I said that the pillars are on the wrong places.
Yeah.
And then the other issue is converting it from commercial to residential zoning and getting everybody on board to lend on it is a unique property.
Right.
But the one thing who has no problem picking up properties right now, because they're not afraid, is investors.
You didn't read this quote, though. Modashami says.
Yeah, I did read that quote, but I didn't read it out there. Yeah, he's one of the people there. He says you have a better chance of a pickleball courts being built than you do a home in California. That's pretty
because
sad.
Everybody wants to play pickleball.
Yeah,
not everybody can afford a home.
Real estate investors purchased 26.1% of the lowest price homes for sale in the U.S. in the fourth quarter of last year.
Yeah,
that's the highest share ever recorded and was up 24% in quarter 2022, up from 24% in 2022. But that's the most. They're not afraid. They understand what we've been saying, that they're not building enough homes. And if you have it, people will have to rent it, and you can keep up with the rents because state of California had to put in that rental control to make sure that owners of property that rent them keep it at a max percentage every year.
We're living in a monopoly game.
Yeah.
And a monopoly game is, what do? You buy homes and then you turn them into hotels, and you put 4 on them, and you just sit back and collect all the money, and then you watch the kids cry and say, we're never going to play this with you again.
Well, apartment complexes are better than hotels.
Exactly,
because those are long-term tenants.
That is true.
Did you hear about the San Francisco Election Commission?
Yeah,
you're reading that shit.
Yeah.
No, Kelly Wong is the first non-U.S. citizen sworn into the San Francisco Election Commission, and she came to the U.S. in 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, what's wrong with this?
She's the wrong person to hire.
That's just a play on words.
I think it is, but I kept the W going through the whole.
thing. That just tells you what the plan is by letting everybody come across the border.
Exactly.
Look
what we have.
All of a sudden we have all these citizens.
We have millions of voters.
Yeah, and we won again, and we don't have to use dead people. NAR is running.
Can Satan run again?
Everybody can run again.
No, but I mean, you
mean California?
In
governor?
California, can you be a governor? He can run for, to be the.
Well, how did Jerry Brown get it again? Because he only got 4 years the first time.
I think he only had 4 years the first time.
Okay.
He got beat out by Pete Wilson.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
When he was running again,
right.
But then he came back 20 years later, and we didn't have enough.
Well, and he actually did not a bad job.
All right. I'm gonna get to NAR.
Go.
So everybody's getting sued. Every state's getting more suits. Everything's going on. NAR's running out of liability insurance coverage.
Oh Jesus!
3 sources have asked to remain anonymous that have confirmed to Housing Wire, that's where I got this article, that the National Association of Realtors has run out of liability insurance funds. That is the funds that they tap for agents when there's and MLS and associations when they're sued and other stuff.
Right.
So I would talk to your local board.
Yeah, we have insurance.
I know, but I'm just.
Yeah. I totally agree.
Yeah, because there's another lawsuit and then another lawsuit, another lawsuit. Look at Trump. Trump just got hit with a
$364 million
and 30 days to pay, whether or not he appeals it or not.
Right. And 3 years that you can't work in.
Right. And so is his sons and everything. That had nothing. I mean, the worst part was there was nobody harmed. And I'm not going to get in the whole thing, but I'm just saying you never want to go to court because it's not truth that gets you to win or not.
Right.
It's how people feel.
Right. He had huge banks.
Well, he has billions, so he can go get it.
Yeah, but I mean, he had huge banks that were
okay, move on. Yeah,
giving testimony on his behalf,
and they don't care. Yeah. They don't care. There was not but they just raised like 600 and some million for him in a GoFundMe account.
Yeah, and you heard what the truckers are going to do.
No. I did.
Truckers are putting together, they're going to boycott New York. They're not going to take anything out of New York, and they're not going to bring anything to New York in their trucks. They're like, screw you.
Yeah, well, Kevin O'Leary was like, okay, there's no reason to do any business in New York.
Right.
Ever.
You heard what the governor said, right? Of New York?
No.
We want business owners to understand that just because, Trump was found guilty and fined $364 million, that this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do your business any differently. It's just this one guy.
We just went after him for that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous. There was a mortgage relief scam out there in 2019. I think it was 2020.
A what?
Mortgage relief scam
Okay.
During COVID when people were having trouble.
Yep.
They were like, okay, we'll help you. And let me just get through it and I'll tell you why I put this there.
Good.
All right. So the issue is they have to, California judge bans this mortgage relief operation and issues 19 million penalty. They ordered that the operators of Home Matters USA, described as mortgage relief scam by the Federal Trade Commission and the California Department of Financial Protection. That is the new lender side that was changed. Be banned from telemarketing and debt relief business, and ordered them to pay 19 million consumer refunds and civil penalties.
Okay.
All right. So this started, they brought the case in 2022.
I remember when
we're in 2024.
Yep.
So how much money do you think they've made since they went to court?
19 million is nothing.
Way more than that.
Yeah, 19 million is nothing.
Yeah, they sued the companies doing business as Home Matters USA, Academy Home Services, Atlantic Pacific Service Group, because they must have been changing their name.
Right.
Golden Home Service America, along with the owners. I'm not going to say their names.
Yeah.
They say, this is what they say. Our win in this case sends a clear message to scammers who target consumer facing financial hardship. Our law enforcement partners are focused on fighting fraud and halting it.
What's the clear message?
The current message is, if you do it, you're going to get away with it. You're going to make a lot of money, and we're going to fine you, but not anywhere close to what you made.
A pittance of what you made.
That's all that is. And that's the worst thing. Now, if they threw them all in jail,
right,
that would be something different, but not California. Yeah, that's probably not California.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it for today. I had to really reach to find all that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Fed minutes, and from the FOMC meeting from January.
FOMCA?
Yeah, that's not what it is. Thursday, initial jobless claims and existing home sales. Very easy for me to say on a Tuesday after a holiday. No snow up in Tuolumne County that I saw when I left. There was more patches, up at 5,200. It had rained overnight on Sunday night. And I was like, wow, snow was gone. George was happy because he didn't have to step in the snow to go to the bathroom.
I was going to show some acreage with a modular unit on it in Valley Springs today, and 137 days on the market, and they accepted an offer last night. Go figure.
Yeah, somebody else that was looking at that, and we were like, why Valley Springs?
I don't know.
Have you ever been there?
No. Is
anybody I know? No.
Well, they have springs there.
No. That's like Iceland. No, Greenland is the ice. Anyway.
Yeah.
No, it's just there was just not go there. You'll go.
Why are we here?
Yeah, no offense to Valley Springs if you live there, but you're just far away from everything.
My client was excited about the acreage, I think.
That's fine, but you have to be able to be excited about the acreage and live on that acreage.
Yeah,
to be.
And he works all over the place, so for him, it's not like he can come to Modesto, go to Costco.
Okay,
that's all for me. I don't have anything. I'll have more. I'll have numbers tomorrow, and we'll talk about. Hey. Oh, by the way, guys, if you want to talk about something in real estate, or if you want to talk about something in lending, and it's a particular question, type it to us.
Type what to you?
In here, right here, the comments, or reach out to both of us, one of us, each of us, all of us.
Yeah,
all of us is my uncle.
On your page. You guys can join this on mine, not just. Actually, the most important thing is we're here for you to answer questions. We're a radio show last weekend. We got a guy from Louisiana going to be on the show this weekend talking about real estate.
Hear that accent?
Yeah, he probably doesn't have one. He's a dentist. I should say a dentist, not a doctor.
Okay.
I'm not a doctor, Jim.
I'm not
Jim. I'm a doctor.
All right, guys.
All right, make it a great day.
Have
Thanks
a
for being
wonderful
here.
day.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Talk to you tomorrow.